California in Florida, and today I'm going to talk to you about compensation plans and geometric progression. Now, when you're getting into a network marketing company, most of us tend to get in because we either like the products or a friend told us about it. But if you're getting into this to build a real business, there's a lot of other factors you need to look at. Would you buy a franchise just because you like the sandwiches? No, you would evaluate all the business aspects, and you need to do that if you're going to be building a real network marketing organization as well. Specifically, you need to look at the compensation plan. Now, the compensation plan of any company has many facets to it. Some have car programs, some have retail markup, some have this bonus, this fast start, etc. You know what? All of that doesn't really matter in the scheme of things. They all have them, and in considering the real meat of the compensation plan, those things are just little chump change. What really matters is, as you bring other leaders into your organization, how many levels are you going to be paid and how much on each level? How many levels down is critical and not something that people usually evaluate, but I'm going to show you how important it really is. Now, we've all heard of geometric progression, but let's put it in the light of network marketing. Now, you've been asked this question before, but let's go through it again. If I was to offer you right now $1 million in cash or a penny, and I'll double it every day for a month, which do you take? We all know the answer to that is that you take the penny. Why? Because after 31 days, you're going to have a lot more than $1 million. In fact, you're going to have $10.7 million. And if you'd like to see the math, take a look. Now, how does this happen? When you start on the first day, you only have a tiny little penny. And then the next day, you've got 2, then 4, then 8, then 16, 32, 64 pennies. My gosh, we're a whole week into this already, almost a fourth of the way through the month, and we only have 64 pennies versus $1 million. But let's give it one more week. You've given it 1 week, let's give it one more. And what do you end up with? 8,192 pennies. Now, how did we go from 64 pennies to 8,192 pennies so darn fast? Because of geometric progression. Let me give you an example. Let's take a little snowball and put it at the top of the hill. Now, it only has a little bit of surface area, so it's only going to pick up so much snow as it starts rolling down the hill. But as it gets bigger and bigger, it's got more and more surface area, picks up more and more snow a whole lot faster. It's the same idea here. As the penny doubles and there's more and more of them, there's more and more potential for it to duplicate. Now, how does that apply to network marketing? Okay, let's say you get into this company because you love the products and your friend got you on it, and it pays, say, 7 levels deep. So you first start and it's just you. And you tell a friend, and they're interested. Now there's 2 of you out there sharing the company and the products. And then there's 4, 8, 16, 32, 64. And then what happens? They stop paying you beyond that. Your line doesn't stop. It keeps going. 128, 256, 512. But you're not getting paid on that because your company decided that they're only going to pay you 7 levels. So all you have is a little snowball that's never going to get any bigger. So what do you have to do? You have to go out and start another snowball. And it's going to be the same story. 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64. Boom, they cut you off. So you've got to start another snowball. 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64. They cut you off. All those little snowballs aren't going to add up to a whole lot if they don't let it kick into geometric progression where the really big numbers occur. So what is it a person to do who wants to build a really big business? You need to go find yourself a company that doesn't stop you from tapping into geometric progression. I fortunately have found one, so you can contact me or the person who introduced you to this video and find out what company that is. So don't let a company stopping you from tapping into geometric progression really hamper your ability to grow a business, because that's where the real magic happens. That's where the real passive income comes in. What happens when you're building your business and your best people come in on your 8th, 9th, and 10th level, like what happened to me in my last company? You don't get paid on them. And that's really going to hamper your business in the long run. When you first start your business, you may not notice because you're still in the first few levels. But after you've been in for a while and your business is growing, you're going to notice that this entire organization is happening underneath you and you're not getting paid on it. So this is Juli Anna California in Florida. contact me if you want more information on how you can be paid 6% on every level down to infinity in your organization, and let that snowball become enormous and you get paid on it.
There's a blanket of stars hanging over my head, and just like this love that I'm feeling for you, they go on and on and on with no end. Oh yeah, and I don't know if it's just